Okay, so we're back with the second half of the video for Libra for your monthly horoscope. This is actually the end of October. I actually did this for the end of October, beginning of November of 2018. So we were on card. What card were we on? We were on cards 5 and 6. Your recent past and your present. So we were talking about the High Priestess, in which you have encountered in some way, whether that represents you or someone else, of hiding something possibly, or maybe there was some sort of illusion, some sort of something that your intuition was directing you towards, trying to get you to realize, whether you realized that on your own or was realized it through some sort of communication. So now we're here at the Eight of Cups. This is where you're in a period of disappointment. You're learning your lesson. And again, whether this is a lesson of you realizing and feeling guilt because of something that you've put someone through, or if this is learning your lesson in the sense that someone has done something to you and you're kind of in a depression because of it, and you're kind of like, okay, lesson learned. Don't associate with people like that. Let me move away from this person. Let me get away from this pain. Okay, so those are your recent, past, and future energies. Okay. And then we go to your attitude, which is the Queen of Swords. So your attitude right now, and this is the way that you're seeing things right now. This is the way that you're perceiving everything that is going on with you. The Queen of Swords represents intellect, inward focus, truth, honesty. This is a very strong-willed woman. This is a woman that doesn't take any bullshit. She sees right through the lies. She sees right through the deceit. She's mature. And she never lets her emotions cloud her. She uses logic to figure out the truth. So you could be, this could be your personality. This could be someone that is in your life right now. This could be an energy that you are possessing right now. But that is the card that you received for your attitude. So most likely this is the energy that you are possessing at this time. So you may be seeing things in this light, or you will be seeing things in this light soon, where you'll just be kind of at a period where you feel matured. You've learned lessons. You've gotten through this hurt and this betrayal, and you see through the lies, and you see through the illusions that these people are trying to bring into your life. Your next card would be your environment, and you got the Three of Wands for that. So this is how you're living, and what is surrounding you. And so the Three of Wands, this is actually where you expand. Okay, you're going to want to look for synchronicities and opportunities, because they are coming, but you have to be able to recognize them. And that's the problem. And I think that's where this cycle is right now with you, because I think that you guys have been going through like a cycle over and over. It's what it seems, not the exact thing over and over, but sort of like the same idea. Like for instance, okay, so you have the High Priestess over here. You have an Ace, you have a 2, and then you have 9s and 8s, and so you're at the beginning and the end stages of a cycle. So it looks like you've been going through some sort of cycle over and over again, and whether this is with a relationship or with work, with a job, a partnership at work, You know, this could be anything. The boredom could be with a relationship or with a, you know, a partnership at work or in love. It could be in love or it could be in business. It doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic relationship. This could also be related to work. So yeah, again, 3 of Wands. This is your environment, and this is where you need to keep your eyes open and look for synchronicities, look for opportunities for partnerships, because this is a time where partnerships are going to be forming, or maybe you may be reconnecting, or you know, what am I trying to say? Reconnecting. Maybe you are, or did I say that already? Forming or reconnecting. Yes, you may be forming or reconnecting a partnership. And again, like I said, it could be romantic or it could be business. So for your hopes, dreams, and fears, you got the 3 of Cups. Can you see that card? It looks like it's a little hard to see. So yeah, you got 3 of Cups for your hopes, dreams, and fears. The 3 of Cups represents friendship. It represents support, spending time with those that keep you feeling strong and keep you lifted. This is a time that you want to spend time with friends and in groups and around people, and surround yourself around people so that you can stay in that environment that you need, that's going to bring you opportunities, rather than stay in that period of boredom and you know, heartache and suffering. We don't want to suffer. We don't want that anymore. We need to get out. We need to socialize, and we need to be a part of something, because that is where we're going to find true happiness. This can also be a part of your fear. Your fear may be socializing. You may have a fear of socializing. You may have a fear that you won't succeed, that you'll fail. You might have a fear of being unnoticed or being taken advantage of. And that might be what is holding you back. So, you know, get out, spend time with friends, spend time with family, spend time with, you know, whoever you can, that's going to keep you lifted. Positive people, positive influences. And then for your final card, for your outcome, you got the Hermit. And the Hermit is exactly what the cards are telling you that you need to do, that you need to pause, you need to rest, relax, reevaluate, you know, look inwards. And that's what the Hermit's all about. The Hermit is about deep contemplation. The Hermit is about looking into yourself, withdrawing away from society, and actually internalizing things. Okay, so I know that sounds a little confusing because we have the 3 of Cups here. This is your hopes, dreams, and fears. So there's a little bit of a difference here. You have, it's sort of like I said, it's kind of like a cycle. I'm gonna show you all of the cards and go through it again. But you have the 3 of Cups here, that, you know, you need to socialize, you need to be around people, and you need to look for opportunities within these people. Once all is said and done, you're going to have an outcome of where, at which point you are going to withdraw. Once again, not meaning that you're not going to spend time with people. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have those relationships and those partnerships. This just means that you're taking time to look inward. This just means, doesn't necessarily mean physically withdrawing. It can in some situations, but I do not feel that is what this card is representing for you. I feel like this is just on an emotional and mental level. So, as a recap, let me get these in order. So yeah, as a recap, again, you've got here for your number 1 card, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're in a period of patience and planning, and where you're kind of just sitting back, enjoying things at home, enjoying your family, and just, you know, taking that time to think and to plan. Okay, your obstacle is the 4 of Cups, which is the boredom, the stagnation. This is what is preventing you from moving forward right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep moving you all around. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which is some sort of communication or new idea or new information, which I feel resulted in some sort of betrayal, some sort of heartache. This is about heartache and betrayals and suffering. I think there was some sort of truth that was communicated. I feel this may have been your intuition, actually. I feel this was an intuition leading you. I'm getting maybe that you communicated something, okay? You felt bored. You felt stagnant. You communicated this, okay? I feel that left you feeling guilty. I feel that it left you feeling sadness and guilt. And then I feel that your intuition led you to some things that you were not aware of. Okay, I feel that that's what the High Priestess is representing. And then, of course, when that was revealed and you realized that this person or this thing was not what you thought it was, it put you here with the 8 of Cups in disappointment and kind of withdrawing a little bit and self-reflecting and kind of going over your experiences and kind of learning from them. And then over here, when we get to your attitude, your environment, your attitude then turns to, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. You know, I was bored and feeling, tired of this situation to begin with. I communicated that. Then I found out the truth of what was really going on. And I'm not going to put up with that bullshit anymore. So you're more mature, you're more wise, you've learned your lesson, and you're being a little bit more logical rather than emotional at this time. Then here with your environment, this is the 3 of Wands, and we're actually we're probably gonna have to do a 3rd video, but I promise that's gonna be the last one. So yeah, for the 3 of Wands. Oh, and you know what else? I actually forgot to mention something too important about the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, they say that a sword is double-edged. So, the way that you communicate something, the way that you use your mind, has to do with the way your outcome is or ends up. If you use the sword or your mind, so to speak, if you use that in a productive manner, you're going to get good results. If you use it carelessly, then it's going to be destructive and there's going to be, mayhem. So the way that you communicate something, the way that you use your mind and take care of issues communication-wise has to do with the end result. Okay, so we're at our 15-minute mark again. I'm going to stop this video and we're going to finish up in the 3rd video, and I'm so sorry that it took this long. All right, I'll see you in the 3rd one, guys.